Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Brahmaloka Tarot. Today we are doing a pick a card reading from 3 piles, and as you can see I'm using different tarot decks for each pile. I will be choosing a significator card from this pile, this oracle card pile, which is the Kim Cron's oracle deck, the spirit animals. And today we're going to ask a question about what energy we're stepping into in the next 3 months. What energy is it that we're stepping into in the next 3 months? Okay, so here we'll get started with picking the significator cards for each of these 3 piles. So for pile number 1, we have, let's see, oops. Right there, we've got the crocodile. For pile number 2, we've got the oyster. And then for pile number 3, whoop, that one flew out, we've got the turtle. Okay, so take a look at these 3 piles, and I'll give you another few seconds before I switch it over to the first pile. And you can choose either the deck with crocodile as its significator, the deck with oyster as its significator card, or the deck with turtle. And I will see you in your separate readings. Thank you. Hello to pile number 1. Thank you for choosing to come back to Brahmaloka Tarot. And today, if you chose pile number 1, then your significator card is the crocodile. And the tarot cards that we'll be using is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I'm going to set aside the Everyday Witch Tarot deck over here, and I'm doing something a little different today. I pre-shuffled all of the cards and already had the cards flying out for your deck, so I just chose to do that for every deck. This is the pre-chosen cards for your pile, and today we're asking a significant question: what energy you're stepping into in the next 3 months. What energy you're stepping into in the next 3 months. So let's get started with your pile. So you've got the crocodile, and the most immediate thing that came to my mind as soon as this popped out, it was like, ooh. I had this really strong stomach instinct. It was like this fight or flight, wanting to leave the scene, not even wanting to do this this card reading. Honestly, it's like my animalistic or my reptilian instincts, that reptilian brain just kicked in and was just like, oh no, and just ran away. So this is like very ancient. There's very ancient ingrained samskaras that are kind of, I think that they're being released. They're being brought up to the surface right now. So they're being released in some way. And that's what the crocodile here is meant to show us. So let's see what else is coming out in your cards today. Okay, so we've got a couple of tea leaves today. I'm going to set those off to the side. Let's take a look at your other cards. So I'll go with this one first. Mary Magdalene. The apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Yeah, okay, you have some really strong divine presence. Mary Magdalene is one of the apostles to Jesus Christ, and she's a beautiful soul. She comes in as just like this lovely angelic presence when she comes through in the readings. She's here to say that this is all happening to you divinely, and to trust in the process, because whatever is coming up to the surface right now is meant to be released. So she's helping us and you guys, the pile number ones, to release things with love. So her whole deal is releasing with love. Releasing what no longer serves you with love to the divine. So maybe something that you might be doing already, or could possibly do, if you do believe in the power of prayer or the power of words, you could say something like, I release all that no longer serves me to the divine, to source energy. I allow these energies to dissolve and dissipate into source energy, and to allow source energy, the divine, to take care of it. I no longer need to handle it myself. Because these are very ancient things, maybe from past lifetimes, so it's not all of your energy, but you're bringing this energy up to the surface to release. I think that it's not just your lineage's energy as well. It is like a collective energy that you are helping to release at this time. So you are quite the worker in this lifetime. We have got the vision right here with two owls, hands clasped in almost like a relaxed prayer position. There's a mountain in the background and the snake skin in completion. There's something that is coming to completion. There's something that you're seeing that is giving you even greater vision. This is giving me even like soulmate vibes or something like that. You're like not doing it alone, and it could potentially be someone that you're doing this with, this lifetime with, or it might be just the divine presence as well. Just the divine presence. Divine is everywhere. Divine is everything. So maybe you're seeing it. You're seeing God in everything and everyone at this point, and you're able to see the higher picture, see how things are completing, and this cycle of fear and disillusion and fight or flight response, that survival mode, the instincts like that are actually going to dissolve away at this point. So in the next 3 months, you are going through a major transformation, a major shedding of skin that is allowing you to really step into this new paradigm. It is a strong paradigm shift, one of that is originally from the vision of fear to now switching over to the vision of love. Still being fully aware that we live in a dualistic world. There is light and there is dark. There is positive and negative there's that polarity, right? But seeing it at a higher vision means that you can actually see things through the lens of love, and be able to release the other things that don't serve you. You can choose one or the other. You have that choice now, and I really think that you're going to be choosing the path of love, because you've been in this path for way too long. Look at you. You've got the crocodile skin. Water will be really helpful for you during this time to cleanse and purify yourself, taking baths, taking showers every single day, or at least like purifying yourself. If you take a like little mister with water, you can just mist yourself with water every day as well. It doesn't matter necessarily how you do it, it's the intention behind it, and just intending to release anything into the water, and just like letting that purify you in that way. So let's take a look at your other card here. Humpback whale, singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Humpback whale. Humpback whales are very ancient as well. They dive deep. They're very beautiful creatures. They're very knowledgeable. They're full of ancient wisdom as well. And this is really showing how there's some sort of communication coming to you, maybe around the full moon times. You are coming into your highly intuitive senses. You are in communication with the divine at this time. And so keep going forward in full knowledge that you are being helped right now, and that this is divine timing for you. This is the time when things are happening, things are shifting, things are transforming, and you have to give yourself the grace at this point, because there's a lot of movement through this sticky, icky, like very ancient energy. And these two are kind of like showing that ancient self. You are an ancient soul. You have been around the block a few times, so to speak. And it's now like time to move on from some of these ancient energies that were not really working for you, you know, in past lives, or whatever you were doing in the past, even in this lifetime. There's just things that have to be left behind so that you can move forward. This is such a strong energy. I know that I've been saying it so many times. Release the past, release all that no longer serves you, okay? And then let's check your last big card here. Be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. Yeah, so not only are you releasing the past, but you're bringing yourself back into the present constantly bringing your focus back into the present. And because like if you're focused on the future, then you're going to be in a state of anxiety. And if you're focused on the past, then you're focused on regrets, or maybe things that didn't work out, and fear-filled obligations and certain things that just didn't work out. So this is really bringing you into the now. Just choosing to act out of love, and to ground and balance your energy. Like I said, grounding and balancing your energy might be through water at this time, drinking enough water, eating a balanced diet, eating well, eating pretty regularly as well, so you don't get like a blood sugar issue where it's like too low or too high. So eating regular meals, grounding yourself, going outside, going into nature. There's a lot of practical things that you can do that are so easy to and manageable to do at this point in time. I know it's going to be difficult because there is a huge transformation happening. I know that there's certain fears that are creeping up, and you might think, there's no way, there's no possibility of me being able to switch from fear to love, to be able to, oh, that would be lovely to be able to like have a life where I am relaxed and peaceful. But that's not how it is. That's just the thought programming that's been in your mind for so long. And there is a shift. There's something that is taking you out of it. There is divine guidance at this time. They're actually like really pushing and shoving you towards this new future, this new world, because that is where you are going to be. In the next 3 months, there's a huge transformation happening, a huge shift. So just be aware of it, take care of yourself, be practical, grounded, and loving, self-nurturing at this point in time. Let's see what these tea leaves are. Be careful, do not take risks with the claw. pig, beware of greed. See, I think these are all the things that are going to be coming up to the surface. And then it says July. The number, what is that? Number 7 out of the 12 months. So that's a spiritual waves that are coming through and have maybe come through during the month of July. We are right now in the month of September when I'm doing this this reading, but we're talking about what you're going to be stepping into within the next 3 months. At the time of this reading, 3 months from now, July just might have been either the catalyst, a certain time, or the number 7 could be significant to you. And it looks like, yeah, these things, just beware of greed, be careful, do not take risks, all this like fear-mongering type of energy that's coming up, the stuff that I felt in the very beginning of your reading. That's what I'm feeling right now. Even like now, these are the things that are getting lifted up to the surface. So don't be surprised if you do notice any of this like weird energy, weird thought patterns, things that maybe you haven't thought about in a long time, or maybe have been going on in the background for a very long time. Like, ooh, don't take any risks, it's too scary. Or beware of greed. Like maybe someone told you that you were greedy because you wanted something in life. Like, okay, but maybe that's not true. So, okay, this says be insightful and established. Again, ground yourself and know that you are going through this transition, knowing that there's going to be stuff coming up to the surface that are untrue, unreliable, outright harmful to you in some ways. And those things are just being asked to be released at this point. Mary Magdalene and all of, the angelic beings and, the angels, the archangels, the guides, the ascended masters, the earth spirits, they're all here for you right now, and they're telling you to make this leap. They're helping you along the path. So see the synchronicities as well. Very practical approach here. Very beautiful and loving approach to yourself. Very guided approach. Let's see what your tarot has to say about all this. Okay, we're going to go for maybe a couple of cards here, 3 cards. 1, oh yeah. Okay, there's some gossip, some people talking. And that's 2, 3. Let's see what these are. Okay, so the first card that I got here was 5 of Wands. And that's got the energy of gossip, like, what's happening to so-and-so? What's going on? Why are they being so weird? What's, like they're acting different, or they're doing this now instead of that. It's kind of like, I know this can be like sign of like competition as well. I see it as like, gossipy people, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the gossip is necessarily bad about you or anything, but there's people who are talking now, murmurs, whispers of like, what's happening to pile number 1? What are they doing? There's so many things that are changing. Like they're not the same person. Well, you're not the same person. You are not the same person as when you came into this long time ago and into this life long time ago. You are not the same person, okay? This is you now. You've got all these cups lined up here, 9 cups, the 9 of cups, okay? And see her like turning her back on these cups. I know it kind of gives me like the 8 of cups, like just just leaving everything behind. But this, she's not like leaving everything behind. She's actually built some castles and put the cups on the castles. And then she's like, okay, my cups are all in a row. That's great. And why don't I just sit and rest? So you're in this like state of relaxation and groundedness and strength. And this is why people are like, people might be seeing like how fulfilled you are by the 3 months out, how you've changed. There's certain changes in your affect and your mood and your demeanor, how you react to others. Like maybe at one point you were very reactive and now you're just like a very chill person. Nothing affects you the way it did, and it makes you really happy in that way. It is a wish, it's a fulfilled wish there. You are grateful that you can actually be so grounded and have that like gift of neutrality. Yeah, that's what it is, that groundedness and gift of neutrality. Like anything that's happening is great. Oh, excuse me, there's a yawn that's happening. It's like, yeah, you get to relax. Like maybe yawning, like actually getting into that parasympathetic response where it's like, oh, the rest and relax. I can actually do that now, finally. Woohoo! Maybe taking a vacation from all the craziness. And then here's the King of Swords. Yeah, using your discernment, being very strong in knowing, like using your practical analytical skills in order to move forward. This is you being very skilled, very well-versed, very logical in your approach to all of this, because, you know, maybe at one point you were very emotional. You were thinking that you were greedy and that you also like were fear-filled and wouldn't take risks, or would take too many risks, or you were too much or too little or not enough or whatever it was. And all of that was just lies. It was lies. You're finally seeing through the illusion. You are a wise one. That's what it's showing here. Should we do one more? Two of Swords. So right now, this energy is like, it's really interesting because like the Two of Swords, you're blindfolded. You might not know necessarily where you're going, but you have this strong vision. Okay, you have this vision, you're moving forward, you kind of feel like things are changing for you. You kind of know that and can sense that there's a shift in the air, that things are not going to be the same as they were. So you're just shooting in the dark a little bit, but you're still getting the bullseye because your vision is that strong, because your destiny is what's happening to you right now in the here and now, and you're taking the chances, right? You may have a little bit of anxiety with all this, but just know that you are being guided with blindfold on and everything. You're still being guided by all of your friends, by all of the helpers, by all the guides, by all of the angels and ancestors and spirit guides. Everyone is here for you. They're cheering for you because they know this is the last stretch. I have to say that this was the craziest thing, guys. As you can see, things are a little bit laid out differently, and I have different rocks and everything. There was a major disruption, and I had to actually leave the location that I was at before. I had set everything up, everything was perfect, and then I just had to leave. I had to pick everything up and go somewhere else. So that might just be a validation of moving away from all of this, like moving away from the old, outdated, fear-filled, fear-mongering type of thoughts and life, and moving into something completely different. That's just, there was a major disruption and I had to move, and therefore your like from here on out, piles 2 and 3 are going to be looking different too. They're going to have these rocks and stones and everything, and this setup instead of where I was before. So just letting you know that I wasn't trying to just move just because, but it was something that had to be done. And I think that says a lot for your group specifically, that this just had to be done, and there is a major disruption that is going to move you in the right direction to this better place. So I just wanted to let you know about that, and I appreciate you all for tuning in today, pile number 1. I hope that this resonates, and that's the end of this reading for pile number 1. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you might have chose it because of the significator card, the oyster, or the tarot deck, the Lightseers Tarot, pocket-sized. It fits my fingers and hands better. As you can probably see, there was a little bit of a disruption in the first pile, and I had to move away from the location that I was actually videoing. So I have a new setup here, and I just wanted to bring that energy to you because now there's like a start of something new, start of something fresh. There's that energy of like there was a movement away from something that wasn't suiting you beforehand, and now you're in this new paradigm. There's this new shift, there's this newness to your group. So I wanted to bring that in, bring that energy in, because it was something that was pretty major. And I did something also a little bit different for each of the piles. I said in pile number 1 that when I was pre-shuffling all the cards, that the cards were just flying out already. So I pre-chose and pre-shuffled all the cards already, and it's just something new that I thought I'd do for this specific card reading. So I just wanted to let you know about that. And we do have some tea leaf cards and some bigger cards that we'll go through. So let's start let's start it up. I'm going to put the tarot cards off to the side because we don't need those quite yet. The oyster card. The world is your oyster. The world is at your feet. You have stepped into a new paradigm. The question today that we are asking or inquiring about is what energy you're going to step into in the next 3 months. So what energy are you stepping into in the next 3 months? And this looks like it's something completely new that you are actually really excited about too. Something that you've been wanting for a very long time. So I'm gonna put this over to the side, and we will start with, maybe I'll put it off to the side over here. And let's start with your other bigger cards. We'll get to the tea leaf cards in a little while. Okay, so let's see. The cosmic egg, the divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. The cosmic egg. Yeah, there's this expansion that's happening for you in the next 3 months. Something that, so you've already done a lot of like nitty-gritty work, and you are now in the process of like creation and expansion and bringing your creation out into the world. That's what I see in this, okay? I am the force of an ever-expanding love. And so you chose love. You chose love. If you're coming from pile 1, congrats. You chose love. Okay, let's take a look at the other cards here. It's like a breath of fresh air. The unseen. So this actually goes really well with everything that I have already laid out for you, the oyster, the cosmic egg, and the unseen. What does it all have in common? This newness, this unfamiliarity, this something that is not something that you are aware of. Maybe there was a lot of things that you're not aware of in this near future, but that is going to be so unbelievably amazing. So there's things like in the works, the unseen, the mysterious, that maybe we are not even allowed to know right now. We're not allowed to know exactly like what new things are coming in that are going to rock your world, like in a good way, in a really good way, because you're starting something new. There's something that you are creating right now that in 3 months is going to go from the unseen to the seen. You are going to be blown away by it. Honestly, you are going to be so blown away by it. And right now, I think the biggest message that's coming is to trust in the process of things, and trust that you are being led to this thing that you might not be able to know right now, but it is going to come out into the open. You are going to be seen. There are things that you will be able to see at a certain point, so don't fret. Really trust the universe. This is coming to you almost like as a cosmic gift, because you have done so much work on yourself. So congratulations on that. Let's see these other cards here. Yeah, when I was starting this pile two's messages, like there were already messages coming through saying like, oh wow, I dodged a bullet. Wow, that was pretty intense before, and I feel like this is good. I'm stepping into something new and I'm excited. Like there was this excitement about your energy in this group two, and this group two's energy, completely different than the first group, but maybe that's where you came from initially, like dodging a bullet, choosing love over fear. There's a huge sense of relief and excitement and joy, and you're kind of like a little giddy and not sure what to expect. And I guess like the idea is expect the unexpected. You've probably heard that from other readers, and this is the energy that's coming through for you right now. Persistent drive. Look at all those sharks and their little posse here. Number 11. Oh my gosh. See what you desire and move toward that goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. So now is the time, within the next 3 months, you've already undergone some form of like extreme transformation. You have now stepped into this new role, this new paradigm, this new world, and now you're like, okay, now what? Well, that's up to you, and you get to experience the world in whatever way you wish at this point. You did have this persistence. You were very driven to get to this point. I want you to pat yourself on the back, really, because you've already done so much of the work. So I think the divine is trying to say to you, like, oh, just wait. Make sure to just, continue on the path that you're on. Be practical in the sense that you don't want to just like sit back and say, okay, universe, give me what I am wanting. No, it's more of like you have been working with the universe, and the universe is now saying, great, we're here for you. We are so excited to show you this thing that is coming your way. But right now we can't do it quite yet. It's going to be in 3 months. So 3 months from the time that you watch this is when it's going to happen. just be grounded. Yeah, just be grounded. Trust in the universe, trust in the divinity within yourself and source energy. Trust that you are being guided and that you are doing a great job. You might not know the steps to take in the next coming months, but if you really tune into your guidance, your inner pilot light, you will never be led astray again. Okay, you have chosen love. So I think, like, anytime that you do have a choice between one or two things or three things, choose the one that is the most loving for yourself at this point. For yourself, choose you. Okay, I don't know where to put this. There we go. Let's see your other big card. Wow. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. You, my friend, have chosen a new path. The path of love, the path of freedom, the path of joy. There are infinite possibilities at this point. So there's really kind of like this understanding that you've done this work, and now it's all of this is coming into like manifestation. You can see it, and even like the unseen, you are connected to the unseen worlds as well. So there is this like this sense of mystery surrounding your whole energetic field right now. There's this mysterious, like positive, mysterious, like mystical, magical, I don't know even what it is. Just like, it's just like really exciting me. It's exciting my senses. Like I'm on alert right now, because it's like, ooh, what could it be? So there's gonna be a lot that's surrounding you that may even seem just like, that's like, how could this have ever happened to me? Like, it is so magical and so wonderful. How did this happen? It's like a miracle. Your life is a miracle. You are a miracle. Wow. I mean, this is such a beautiful acknowledgement of who and what you are and how far you've come. If you've come from pile one, congratulations. Pile one was a tough energy to move through, and now you see you're on like the move. You have moved through everything. You have like pretty much expelled the things that you wished to no longer have around you, the things and the people and the energies and the thoughts that you wish to no longer have, and you chose love above it all. Love and above. So congratulations on that once again. And it looks like, you know, you may have, so this is like divine counterpart, like it's not just one of you, there's two of you, even two butterflies. So you have been guided all along by this divine counterpart, by this divinity within yourself or within another person or within the unseen worlds. You were trusting and you were guided, and they are with you right now, every step of the way. Wow. Beautiful energies right now. I'm going to take a look at the tea leaves, and then we'll go to the tarot. Let's see. Tea leaf, diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Yeah, see, like it's something, I don't know if we're supposed to or allowed to know exactly what this cosmic, you know, divine gift is for you. And maybe it's different for each and every one of you, but I do know that it is something that is divinely orchestrated. That is something extremely precious. Diamond and unicorn, holy crap. This is like intensely amazing, beautiful, unique energy that is coming through. So let's take a look at the others. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So again, this goes kind of like to the divine feminine, and there's this divine feminine energy that's coming through very strongly. That is this loving presence, and maybe even she is bringing you that gift, or she is divinely connected to you in some way. She or that feminine energy. It doesn't have to be necessarily a female, right? It is just the energy that I'm picking up on. Light-hearted, carefree time, the Jug. This is what you're stepping into. So, guys, in the next, pile number 2, in the next 3 months, this is the energy you're stepping into. This is the energy that you're stepping into. It's so magical. It's something that are even beyond what you ever dreamed. So please take heart in that, knowing that you have done so much work, and kudos to you for doing everything, choosing the higher path, choosing yourself at this point in time. Oh my God. It's like, is this even real? Is this reality? Yes, guys, it is. This is the energy that you are or will be stepping into in the next 3 months. So let's take a look at your tarot to kind of get a little bit more information on this. Okay. Let's see. There's a couple that already flew out. Let's take a look. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. So, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Look at her. She looks confident. She's competent. She's poised. She is grounded in her thoughts, in her mind. She's very strong. She knows the way, and she is ready to set sail. Okay? That's you. That's your energy in the next 3 months. The Fool, I knew the Fool was going to come out. This is the energy that I've been feeling the entire time. This is like you made the leap into this new reality, and you're not even sure what's going to happen, but boy, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be a journey. King of Pentacles. Now, guys, if you were worried about any type of financial pinch, if you're worried about your wealth and your health and your physical happiness here, don't you worry. You're going to be pretty solid. You're going to be healthy, wealthy, poised, just like this. You are going to really feel comfortable. You are going to feel the start of this within the first 3 months. I think this is just the beginning. Quite honestly, this is just the beginning for you. It's just the beginning. You have no idea what you're stepping into, and this is good. It's just like right now, I can't, like, okay, maybe I should ask, what is this gift that you'll be receiving, if we can get a answer to that, if the divine wishes to bestow that upon us. Well, it's definitely been something that you've been working on that is now growing and coming to fruition, growing from seed. It's got roots. It's something that is physical. So there's a physical manifestation. So you're coming back into your health. You're becoming more healthy. You're becoming more vibrant, more energized, more relaxed because you have the finances now. So this is, you know, definitely you're just growing into it, okay? Remember that this is just within the next 3 months, and it's gonna continue to grow. Your fortune is going to continue to grow beyond the next 3 months. Absolutely. Anything else that we can see? So this came out in the upside down, 5 of Pentacles. So the release of feeling like you're left out in the cold. Maybe felt like you were in poverty before and weren't able to really feel well. And this is coming to an end. This is like the release. There's been a release of that poverty mindset. Absolutely. There's been a release of that poverty mindset. And that's why you're being gifted. And that is the gift. There's multiple gifts. So there's a gift of better health and something that you've been working on as well. That is going to continue to grow exponentially. There's a gift of releasing that poverty mindset, which is amazing. What's the third gift? Oh my God. So the King of Cups, it flung out. So there is a gift of being really what would you call it? Still and poised within your emotions. You set boundaries when you need to set boundaries. You know what you need on an emotional level, and you're being given the gift of divine connection here, which is going to fulfill you emotionally. The gift of divine, you know, always being divinely connected. So there is some sort of divine connection that is going to leave you feeling way more fulfilled, way more confident and competent and courageous and loved, and, you know, feeling like you're just filled up to the cup with generosity and gratitude and all these beautiful, beautiful, loving, positive emotions that are coming through now for you, because you have released all these other, you left pile 1 in the dust. And pile 1, by the way, it doesn't mean any, like, that's okay to be in that spot right now too, because there's a reason for all of this, and you are being divinely guided and protected too. Now pile 2, you've moved past that experience of letting go, and you've let go of maybe the last thing, which was this poverty mindset. And within the next 3 months, you're stepping into a very strong, poised, that's the word that keeps on coming through, poised, confident self. Look at this: Queen of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Fool, the 7 of Pentacles, and then releasing the 5 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. And then let's see if there's any more. This was the last. This was on the bottom of the deck. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Way to end this reading, guys. Pile number 2. Wow. Okay. I'm speechless. I really don't know exactly what you all are getting. Everyone is a little different, but we did look through to see if there were gifts. And these gifts, 10 of Pentacles being the fourth gift. Leaving a legacy, like feeling completely overflowing with, you know, positivity and grounded energy. You're surrounded by people you love and who love you back, and it's just this overflow of love. Wow. Okay, I think we're going to stop there. Yeah, the guides are showing that this is the end of the reading for you guys. So I'm going to move on to pile number 3. However, this, I hope, has been really resonating with you. And pile number 2, I really loved your reading. I'm very proud of all of you. I'm proud of all of you. And I really hope that you take this to heart and that you are proud of yourselves because you've come so far. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello to pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then this will be your pile, and this is the significator card for your pile number 3. It's the turtle. And this is the original tarot deck. So you might have chosen it for either one of those reasons, or if you just like the number 3, that's wonderful too. Welcome to your reading. I just want to let you know, because the last couple of readings, I started off in one place, you know, my home office, and there was a huge disruption that made me have to move everything and finish off the other 2 readings, so pile number 2 and your pile, finish off those 2 readings in a different location. So that might be of real importance to you guys to know that there was a extreme shift, a major disruption from pile number 1, and then pile number 2, and you guys, pile number 3s, are now in my office location. So you see the changes in the in my rocks here. And anyhow, there was another thing that I wanted to tell you about. In pile number 1, there were and pile number 2, when I was pre-shuffling all the cards were just like flying out for each of the card decks. So I just chose to choose chose all these cards beforehand because they were pre-shuffled and they were just flying out. So I was thinking, okay, these are really ready to come through right now for your group. So let's take a look at these cards. I'm going to put your tarot deck off to the side here for a little bit later. We'll take 3 or 4 of these tarot cards in a little bit, but let's see. I'm just going to tune in for a second with this significator card. So it gives me the picture of the Native Americans and what they called Turtle Island. I think that's what they called the big land, Turtle Island. And this is giving me pretty ancient, ancestral connections to Native Americans specifically, but also to indigenous tribal people. Yeah, let's continue with the reading. That's what I'm getting initially with this. I'm seeing shamans as well, and curanderos, healers, highly spiritual beings in this group, highly connected to the oneness of it all. You can see, as they can, that all of life is connected in some way or another. That's what we're going to start with, okay? It's very peaceful. It has a different energy vibe from piles 1 and piles 1 and 2, which were completely different. So this is a very peaceful vibe. Whereas, like, you know, pile 1 was highly disruptive and pile 2 was exciting. Okay. As I recall that, I'm getting giddy. Okay, so let's get back to your reading. I'm going to put the tea leaves off to the side as well. We'll get to those in a little bit. Let's see what this card is. Yemoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Yemoja. And I think I'm saying that right. I'm not sure. I actually have never chosen her in this card deck. And I don't know if I actually have the guidebook with me to actually look at it, but the energy that I'm picking up on is, see how like her heart center is lit up and it's expanded around her like a star, and then she has that illumined look. So she is definitely an illumined being. She is connected to all that is. She is flowing with the ocean. She knows that she is part of the ocean. And maybe you have gotten illumined to the point where you understand this, very much so. I think this group is a very highly spiritual group already. Like, you have been awakened to some sort of spiritual truth within you. And it is, wow. It's like everything is just calm and peaceful, and you see the ocean, like the people and the world and the things that are happening and everything as part of this ocean. And it's just this whole cosmic flow, universal flow, these tides that come in and out, and you see it all within the same lens of love, through the same lens of love. Wow, you are such a highly, highly spiritual being, loving. I want to say all-knowing. You somehow have tapped into a spiritual truth that has illumined you so much that this calmness, this calmness that I'm sensing, at least within your group, is something that you'll carry on through your lifetime, in this lifetime and beyond, if you end up coming back here or not. I'm not the person who can tell you that, but I do know that there is this overwhelming sense of peace and beauty and love that I'm experiencing right now through this body that is probably coming to you within the next 3 months. If I'm not mistaken, you are a highly spiritual being. Highly, highly spiritual. It's almost like I just want to sit in silence with you. Like, there's nothing more to say because you know, if that makes sense. You've transcended the shadow. You've come into acceptance of your shadow and the shadow of duality. There's an extreme sense of peace even within the darkness. There's no differentiation between dark and light at this point, because everything is love. And if you are shamans, I'm thinking that too. If you are healers and you're shamans, you are very good at being able to identify the shadows within others and be able to help them through their shadows, to give light to it, to be able to identify it and unite with it in some way, because it really is like, we can't be here and be disillusioned by, oh, I'm all light or I'm all dark. No, we are a mixture of all of it. And if we choose to accept that, then we can really help other people as well who are moving through their shadows. It's not to take the shadows away from them. No. But it's to integrate their shadows with their higher selves. Because we're still human. We're still humans here with a human body and human desires and urges. And, you know, we still pee and poo and do all the human things that animals and humans do. And we can still get angry. We can still, even as highly spiritual beings, we are human also. And that humanness does connect us to all of us. And I think that you'll be able to easily help people integrate their shadows with their lighter bodies, with themselves, and move through some of the sticky thickness of it all too, in a way that's very easy. Ease. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look. You got 2 turtles. 2 turtles. Well, isn't that wonderful? Okay, so this says, adrift in shallow water, take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. I think if there's anything that you do have to work on, it's just connecting to this inner peace on a daily basis by meditation, prayer, seated japa practice, contemplation, journaling, taking a walk in the woods, taking a bath, closing your eyes, visualization. I mean, there's so many possibilities of being able to reconnect to your inner peace, however that means for you, whatever that means for you. Or maybe it is, doing the healing practice on yourself. Don't forget that you too need that time for healing and that healing space. Not just your clients, not just the people around you, but yourself. So just giving yourself that time to reconnect to your higher self, to your needs, and reconnecting to this inner peace that I am feeling strongly for your message today. Because look at this, you got 2 turtles. Wow. Okay, let's see. Oh, if this was a turtle, I would have... This says dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. The dragonfly. More water. Water, water, water. magic. And you got the lotus, which is a symbol of awakening, of enlightenment, of peace. And out of the murky water you came and blossomed into what you are now, or in the next 3 months. So 3 months from now, what energy are you stepping into? An energy of magic, an energy of peace, an energy of illumination, an energy of tranquility. It is so peaceful. Like, I just want to sit with you guys. What are you doing? I want to know. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaves. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I love when I am validated in all that I'm saying. Look, the torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So there is you are the enlightened group. You have come into this level of enlightenment that now has given you some sort of spiritual stability and peace within yourselves. So no matter what is going on the outside, you're always connected to your inner light. Bat, take care. Enemies are working against you. Interesting. I think that just goes with the shadow. So you have somehow really transcended this shadow and been able to incorporate it into your healing practices and to help with others who are also going through this dark time. That's what I'll say about that. I think it's just working with your shadows, shadow work, and you've done a lot of it already, obviously, and you have gotten to a certain level of union within the light and dark aspects of yourself so that you can actually help others along this path of enlightenment as well, and incorporating their shadows into themselves as well. Success, enlightenment and success. You will succeed. And teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex with the teapot. I just see that as having a lot more relaxation time. Like, you are the water within the you are the teapot. I don't know why I said the water within the teapot, but maybe that's true. Like, you're just very, like, you have a lot of power within. You're hot, and and all this is contained within you. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards to see what else they have to say. One more, please. Thank you. So let's see the first one, what it has to say. Ace of Wands. This is the start of something new. You're going to continue to feel this way, to this enlightenment period within the next 3 months is going to continue on. I think I told you that this is just the beginning for you as well. This is a new world for you because you're seeing it in the eyes of someone who is now enlightened to certain aspects of truth, certain aspects of self, enlightened to, like, you have the divinity within you. Let's see what else. Death. Yeah, there's a huge death that has happened, death and rebirth that has happened, and this is like you phoenixing or coming out of the ashes and into a new experience of life, That's what I'm saying here. It's a new experience for you, completely new. So now you've got, like, this is the 7 of Cups. Now you've got all these options, infinite possibilities. If you felt drawn to pile number 2, that's also potentially a message. There's a message for you there. And infinite possibilities. But no matter what, you are connected to the divine. And you are divinely guided. So you don't have to worry about, you know, choosing the right thing. You will know what the right thing is to choose for you is. Let's see if there's one more. Let's just do one more card. The Star. Yeah, that's you. See? The Star. The star within. That's you. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be like showing this. I have to just put something over it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do something here to cover her up. There we go. Okay, wow. Yeah, if YouTube sees that, they're gonna make me do like the 18 and over thing. So anyhow, you are the Star, and I am so incredibly proud of you guys as well. And I just want you to know, like, now you can shoot for the stars. You can do anything you wish to do, and it will come more quickly. It will come more easily to you. There's going to be a sense of enjoyment and purpose and just love of what you're doing. No matter what you're doing, you could be like scrubbing the toilet for all I know, and you'll be doing it in a very I don't know, like a relaxed, uplifted way. Like you're just gonna say, yeah, I'm doing this because this is, I'm doing it because I am divine, and I want to keep a clean house and for the divine, and I want to live in a uncluttered environment that's free of, you know, stinky bathroom. So there's just certain things that you'll bring the divinity into whatever actions you're taking on a daily basis, no matter if it's mundane things or something extraordinary. You can choose what that is as well. You can choose what you want to do at this point. However, it will be divinely guided. You're not going to have to do anything alone. You're not doing anything alone anymore. It's really this, there's this spiritual union that has happened. Oh, wow. I just want to say congratulations, and maybe after this, just sit with yourselves, bask in your own divinity, your own light. You guys are such beautiful beings, and you're here for a very strongly, divinely orchestrated purpose. And that is to know yourselves completely. And boy, you are there, you're on your way, you're there, you know who you are now. 3 months' time. You're stepping into this energy within 3 months' time. God, that's amazing. Okay, so this is all I have for you, pile number 3. I loved your reading. Oh, I loved your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you coming to view my videos. If you enjoyed my videos and you're not in a hurry to get out, could you please just hit the subscribe button or the like button, give me a thumbs up, and Let me know in the comment section how you liked this video, and how it's been working for you in your life. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you all. Bye.